3, 2, 1.
The link down below has been replaced, but I still urge you to head to the link below, educate yourself, and consider supporting Ukraine financially. All the sources down there have been vetted. Your money will go to the right place. Audience, this is a new lander. Heavy. Very heavy, but very, very powerful. We've actually named it the Starshot Heavy. This is once we actually get this thing into vacuum, it will have somewhere in the realm of 5,000 meters per second delta V, or at the very least 4,500, more than enough to absolutely destroy this next planet. And hopefully tie low. Anyway, here we go. It's been a hot second since we curbled. That's some sway you got going on there. Jesus Christ, I should have taken the fins off. Anyway, it's been a hot minute since we did some Kerbal. I have been refitting everything, getting everything ready for Operation Icarus, which it is now being dubbed. I think by that name alone you can figure out where we're going. There's this brown planet over here that's been just daring us to try and get to it. Now the problem is low orbit to Kerbin to low orbit Moho is 7,600 meters per second delta V, compared to Elu, which was 5,500. This is the mission that's going to push Pegasus to the absolute limit. And if we pull this off, Pegasus will officially hit Grand Tourer status. Basically meaning it's a ship that could go anywhere. Because after this, anywhere we go, we know Pegasus will be able to get there. And I cannot wait to see if she is able to pull this off. Because this is her, it is her absolute most stressful mission. The absolute worst. The absolute worst amount of stress. After this, we have the Stride missions, which is just a whole load of planets and moons that, like, I know she can get there, but we're going anyway. I can't help but notice she smooths out right as that happens. I can't help but notice. We've got to take the fins off. That's what's messing us up. Alright, try not to go too fast here. We're not trying to break the antenna. Or the ladder, which is for some reason fully deployed. The ladder had to be put on in 3 different segments. This is a tall one. And then we had this other segment at the top. This is a big lander. Well, probably the biggest we've ever hauled. It's based off of a similar design, the Spider. You may remember the Pathfinder lander for the Bopple mission. Actually using a lot more fuel than I thought we would. was not expecting this. Normally our payloads are done by now. Here we go. And we let the rhinoceros handle the rest of the climb. If we could keep that booster out of orbit, it's bonus. Alright, activate time warp. We're gonna get ourselves out of Atmo. There we go. She has fewer solar panels than normal, but should be enough. Right now, it is fully automated, no crew launching aboard this lander. I believe this is the first time we've done that. Alright, now just don't hit that thing and it'll fall back down. Won't have to worry about it. So, the Heavy has a full science kit, enough solar panels to keep this thing powered for a good long time, because we're going much closer to the sun. This also means we've attached a few radiators onto the ship, a few thermal cooling systems, and also, just to aid the power a little bit, a few radioisotope thermoelectric generators. And of course, let's not forget the 2-Smart, which is absolutely necessary. Always gotta have a 2-Smart. This is actually the most advanced 2-Smart we've ever put on a rocket. It's got those underslung lights this time, as well as 2 side strips to help it show up a little bit more visibly. And the back is also equipped with a surface scan module, so that we will be able to, well, basically search for ore. This is the most advanced rover we've ever put on a lander like this. So let's see where we're at. I did notice something over there. Wait, is that? Oh! This is the best one I've done so far. How far out are they? 81 kilometers. 81 is good. You may engage autopilot. Oh, we're actually already on an intercept course. Wait, did I? How did he do that? Hunter, how'd you do that? No, how did I do that? I don't know. I blind fired that. I literally blind fired that. I could not tell you how I did that. Shit. We're supposed to do about 8,000 intercept burns. Now we just gotta wait to catch up with the stupid thing in about 30 minutes. It's not stupid. I love that ship. It's not stupid. I love her. She's a great ship. What do we have here? Something that appears to be going the wrong way. That's a shuttle probe, actually. There is one satellite out here. I think it was one of the SATCOMs that's kind of been following us. That's the Odyssey 2 debris. Shuttle from... couldn't tell ya. Anyway, we're still catching up to it. Should be rendezvousing on the light side of Kerbin here. This is good. We're gonna save a lot of fuel this way. Brilliant. Did you just circularize us in one perfect burn? Easy. There she goes. Beautiful burn right there. We're gonna burn a lot of power here, but it's probably fine. The thing has, well, it's mostly taking from the batteries on the Too Smart. Because that thing has a 610 charge. The ship itself has about 350. Alright. Is this gonna work, or do I have to burn hard to avoid hitting this thing? Okay, node is in 50 seconds. Pegasus is going to come into view here in a second, and we will know when that happens because the frame rate is about to drop. We are approaching at 63.6 meters per second. Pegasus just came into view. She's enormous. What direction is she facing? Like, how perfect are we about to make this? She's gonna have to do a flip, but other than that, we are looking very good right now. Gonna start burning here in just a second. There we go. That just looks a little, just a little bit dangerously like we're gonna hit him. We are at 175 meters. We're good. Disengage. Okay. Gonna go ahead and take control of Pegasus here. Alright. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Stop getting stuck under the menus. Here we go. Target, please. That shield's open? Yeah, shield's open. Pegasus will not be doing the docking maneuvers. This is just easier. While you guys were gone, I did go ahead and fuel the entire ship. The only problem is the arm. I cannot remove that lamp. So, we're just going to take it with us because pulling it off is going to be an enormous hassle, okay? Swapping out the crew and refueling this thing, it took 2 days. Like, it's not a particularly fast turnaround process for this ship. All right, disengage SAS because you tend to wobble while it is on. Good. Now we'll switch back here. Aim for the docking port at the nose. Control from here. And then, finally, we will engage the docking autopilot. Right after I close the rendezvous autopilot. And begin. I've disabled the thrusters on the rover. They will not be bothering us. I've also remembered to lock out the fuel tank. We don't have docking lamps on this thing, so it's a good thing that we're on the light side of Kirby. We do have the landing lights, though. Those are important. We do need those. Alright. Now, this is the most boring part of the mission, so, I'm gonna go do something else for, like, 8 hours, and then come back, and we will still be docking this thing. Let's go. Okay, it is a very real 20 minutes later, and we are 8 meters out from dock. Now, once we got this thing linked in, we're gonna have to get to work, as it were. There's a lot of things we gotta pull off this thing. I need an engineer up front. I think we have one on standby here. Yeah, Shepman. Shepman is here. He's back from the Mun. And the problem is I forget when I sent him there. So he had a very, very outdated rocket when I brought him back. It ran out of fuel because the atomic rocket motors on it were still hooked to fuel tanks that were using both liquid fuel and oxidizer. So the whole thing ran dry early, had to limp back with its overpowered RCS system. Which is... I only went with a speed limit of 0.2 for this. I usually go a little bit faster than that, but I figured it was, I figured that this was safer. We need everything, every single thing to go right this time. Let's go ahead and time warp her a little bit. Just a little bit. Get rid of any swaying. Okay, Shepman. Buddy. He's got the old suit. As much light as I can get out here. Alright, inventory. We're going to start with the struts. Try to tie them down. Why is it not Oh, wait. I think I know why. There's only one actual explanation, though. This is an EVA strut. I would stop using these, but... Well, they're kind of hooked into Pegasus already. So if I got rid of them, we would have problems. And by problems, I mean the ship would get deleted. All right, come on, gimme. Gimme. Okay, here we go. Right there on the circle. Good. In fact, I would like it if they were all on the circle. So, cut it and reattach it. We have a few more of these on the capsule itself, so that we can just do, like, a full 8 struts between Pegasus and the lander. You know, just to really make sure we get it on there. You're gonna have to grab that ladder, buddy. There you go. You're upside down, but it's fine. It's not like we're landing right now. Good. That one reaches just fine. Reaches fine. Where are you? Like, you're around there. There you go. Brilliant. Okay. Where's that one attached? Ah. We're gonna have to put it right there-ish. If we want this to be even. Even enough. Alright, that's tied down pretty good, actually. Looks good. Alright. Now, the complicated part. Pegasus is in the right orientation for us to do this, so let's do it quickly. Yep, okay. There you go. The entire weight of the ship just got redistributed to the tool shed. That's more or less where the center of mass resides now. How's it looking there? No, leftover bits hanging off, right? No. Looks like she's good. Let's give her some distance. And then aim this thing retrograde. Get it out of orbit. Yeah, we got this thing down to a routine now. That's gonna take a minute. It still has a lot of fuel on board and a full tank of RCS, and it's only using about 8 thrusters. It's been a while since we took Pegasus out. Looking forward to it. We're gonna need those radiators deployed. And everything else. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's figure this out before it runs out of electric charge. Of which there is not a lot. That's what the tiny solar panels are for, and they're not even in direct sunlight. Okay, we started drifting towards Pegasus there a little bit. Give this thing a good deorbit burn. Maybe even see if we can land it this time. Doubtful. I will try, but I don't know if we're gonna have power when we hit the atmosphere. Yep, see, there it goes. Alright, try not to burn off too much. I don't know where the ground is. But the mission is complete. This is just a bonus. It's got a very steep re-entry angle, though. And a lot of Delta V left. I'm just gonna burn a little bit. Try to get some power back. It doesn't exactly have any control right now. Can't tell what we're coming down over. Is it land? It's usually ocean. This is a landmass right here. That is where we're currently slated to hit. But there's water, like, right here. I don't know if YouTube compression is going to pick it up. I don't know if this thing's going to survive the re-entry heat either. It might just burn up. That's what the last tanker almost did. I was gonna try to smooth it in for a landing, but it was not having any of it. Easy, easy. Well, I can't land on RCS alone. And I can't land that. I cannot land that. That thing is fully ballistic. SAS just disengaged because it ran out of power. I don't know what the hell we're gonna hit. I think it's ocean. I can't tell. It might be ocean. Oh, hey. It's starting to... Interesting wind movement. Well, either way, this is gonna crash and explode, so, yeah, we're gonna leave it off here. That is, Headhunter Space Program this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button really hard with your head. I can't roll R's. I can't. I'm just physically incapable of doing it.